Welcome to Group 4's Integrated Project May 2020 Semester Oral Presentation. In this presentation, we will elaborate briefly about the CEB 1072 Chemical Engineering Thermodynamics part of the project. This is Group 4 members. In problem statement, the government is planning to build 3 new power stations, and power plants are to be considered. Group 4 are assigned to design steam power plant at Perak for supplying power to new industrial park. The electric generator is steam-driven and produces a total of 1,380 MW electricity. The power plant also needs to use low-sulfur grade coal as a fuel, and the turbine used is Mitsubishi TRX-12. We need to determine the efficiency and total work required to run the steam power plant. How steam power plants work? Steam power plant is a power station in which the electric generator is steam-driven. Water is heated, turns into steam and spins a steam turbine, which drives an electrical generator.
The type of cycle is Rankine cycle. First stage process in this cycle is isentropic compression, where the water enters the pump in the form of saturated liquid and is compressed isentropically to the pressure of the boiler. The second process is known as constant pressure heat addition, where the saturated water enters the boiler and leaves the boiler as superheated vapor. The third process is called isentropic expansion. Here, the superheated vapor expands isentropically in the turbine and will produce work. Finally, in the last stage is the constant pressure heat rejection process, where the high steam is condensed in the condenser. Then it becomes saturated liquid and will be recycled back to the first process to the pump. The cycle is then being repeated. Our assumptions and justification. First, for the steam, we assume it to be steady flow devices with a steady operating condition, and also the mass flow rate is constant according to the ideal Rankine cycle. Potential energy and kinetic energy for the system and for the fourth components are negligible, hence in making our kinetic energy and potential energy approximately zero. The system is also quasi-equilibrium phenomena and the water is incompressible fluid. The pump, we assume it to be steady flow device with the efficiency of 85%, temperature in of 35 degrees Celsius, pressure in is 10 kilopascal and pressure out is 15 megapascal. The mass flow rate is constant. The value of mass flow rate 135,000 kilogram per hour. The third component is turbine. Diabatic efficiency is assumed to be 90% with the pressure outlet of 10 kilopascal. It is adiabatic and undergo expansion isentropically. So we had the icon simulation to build a model of steam power plant following the simple Rankine cycle. As you can see here in the stream 1 and 2, the blue color line is representing the saturated liquid. The stream 3, which is in light blue, representing the superheated vapor, and lastly the stream 4 in pink color representing saturated liquid vapor mixture.
This is our manual calculation. We start at the turbine. The assumption used are the adiabatic efficiency is equal to 90% and the outlet pressure is 10 kilopascal. At stream S3, the phase is superheated vapor and H1 obtained is 3583.1 kJ per kilogram. At stream S4, at saturated liquid vapor mixture, the vapor fraction is 0.86678. So the H2 obtained is 2265.23 kJ per kilogram. Perform energy balance and the work out is 494-20125 watt and the error is 1.2%, so it is still acceptable. Next is the condenser. The H-in condenser, which is also the H1, is 2265.23 kJ per kilogram. At stream S1, the phase is compressed liquid, so the H2 obtained is 146.64 kJ per kilogram. Perform energy balance and we get the value of Q out 79447.125 watt and the error is 1.1%, which is also still acceptable. Next is the pump. The inlet enthalpy is 146.64 kJ per kilogram. For stream S2, the H2 is 163.79 kJ per kilogram. Perform energy balance and we get work in of 643,125 watt and the error is 2.6% and it is still permissible. Finally, the calculation for boiler. The H1 is 163.79 kJ. At stream 3, the phase is superheated vapor, so the H2 is 3,583.1 kJ per kilogram. Perform energy balance and the Q-in obtained is 128,224,125 watt and the error is 1.1%, therefore it is still acceptable.
Using the data obtained through manual calculation, we calculate the amount of coal required in kilogram. We have to first assume what type of coal we're using, and since the requirement asks us to utilize low sulfur coal, we assume that the coal used is lignite. According to World Nuclear Association, lignite produces heating value of 10 megajoule per kilogram, which is equal to 10,000 kilojoule per kilogram. The mass of coal can be obtained through this formula, where the heat absorbed by heat engine divided by heating value of a coal. 1 hour, we will get a total amount of 46,664.8 kg of coal required. For the steam generated, we take the steam generated at stream S3, which is the outlet stream from boiler. Using this formula, we obtain steam generated is 3,364.3 m3 per hour. When we compare this value with the value we obtained from ICON, we get a percentage error of 0.93%, which is lesser than 5%, hence permissible to be used. Form a schematic diagram. The number of turbines, generators, and pump are needed to be recognized. With maximum power output of 49.4 MW, a total of 28 turbines is needed. By using the formula of work net out, pump needed, the number of pump needed is 5 pumps. Conventional steam power plant, a typical generator has an output of 350 MW. Hence, when we calculate, we have to use 4 generators. For 28 turbines, 5 pumps and 4 generators are needed to produce a total electricity of 1,380 MW. When calculating the actual power produced, we use the formula of work net out, where work out from turbine times with the number of turbines needed, minus with work in from pump times with the number of pumps needed. Hence, we will get the actual power to be 1,380.5 MW. To calculate the efficiency of this cycle, we use the formula desired output divided by required input and obtain the efficiency of 0.38%. The total work required to operate this power plant is by multiplying the work in for the pump with the number of pumps needed. Total work required to be 3,216 kilowatt. Hence, we were able to form a schematic diagram from the values obtained, and this is how our schematic diagram looks like.
Recommendation. There are 3 ways to increase the efficiency of steam power plant. First, superheating. After liquid has become steam, more heat is added to the steam and the steam is called superheated steam. This is to increase the temperature of steam. Hence, we increase the efficiency of steam power plant. Secondly, reheating, where more heat is added after first turbine stage because steam will lose heat along the turbine. Hence, temperature of steam will increase and this will increase the performance of steam power plant. And lastly, feed water heating, where open feed water is used to remove dissolved gas such as carbon dioxide and oxygen. When hot stream from turbine is mixed into feed water, it produces bubbles that will absorb the dissolved gas. Thus will increase the efficiency of steam power plant. This is the reference we use on our research about this project. And thank you.